So that's where the value proposition comes up, and that's where the concept in marketing of differentiation comes up, where Trout came up with the concept of differentiation is differentiate yourself, differentiate or die. Whatever happens, you must find an angle of differentiating yourself from somebody else who's applied for that same job, same position, or same project. Does that make sense? You have to differentiate. It's differentiate or die, or else you're a commodity. And you do that through your value proposition. You have to look at yourself. You have to look what else. You know, I don't position myself as a marketing expert. I say, you know, I'm marketing for everyone. I don't believe marketing is just for business people. So you have to look for an angle. And then if you look at PR and you look at people like, you know, when I showed the audio of Adam Revan when he's on the radio, thousands of people have written books, right? But he's written a book and he came up with a new angle, saying my book is all about interfaith, and it shows about how Islam and how Judaism, how Christianity all really work together. And I want to share that knowledge with you. Thousands of books on religion, but he's found an angle. He's not a commodity, he's differentiated himself. So the real key to marketing is the way you add value is by differentiating. Does that make sense? Anybody else? Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep talking about how to provide your value to other people. Why don't the customers try to find out values from any interesting?
Why don't customers?
Why don't the employers try to find the values of those people in their CV?
But they do. See, when you look for a job, there's two ways. Either the job's going to come looking for you, right? Or you're going to go looking for the job. So when they advertise, the job is coming looking for you, right? So they are putting it out there. They're saying wanted, somebody, and they don't actually say with the following skill sets. They say wanted, and they'll list all the requirements thereafter, right? So they are doing it. But you're a good marketer. You're being proactive versus being reactive. And so you're saying, okay, I'm going to get to you before, because you know that to get a good position, you have to network, right? So when you network, you're basically adding value before somebody else gets the opportunity to do so, right? So
you're faster.
You're proactive. You're proactive. Anybody else?
I just wonder how have you become interested in this?
In marketing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another story. I started getting into marketing. I've been marketing all my life since I did my MBA, traveled through 22 different countries, and you know, I saw a lot of different marketing. I was involved in all different types of marketing projects. And I was just fascinated. I just like to know like how things work and how do people really do good at marketing. And then I studied all these things, and then I realized this is fascinating. And then one night, it's true, I actually wrote Marketing is King. You download the book, you'll see. I'm in Hawaii one night, and I'm with a guy called Blake Scribner. And I told him, we're in the bar actually, and I said, Blake, marketing is about this, because I think it's got to the point that, you know, I really had to let it rip. And I was like, marketing, this. And he said, Al, if you really know so much stuff, why don't you write a book? He said, if you don't, you don't know. And I said, oh, that really ticked me off. I said, that's it, I'm going to write a book now, I'm going to do it. And so I just went into my room and I started to write. And then, you know, that's what it is. I've always had a passion for the subject, but I just see it differently, because I don't think you're going to go to any talk, any lecture that really talks about marketing from the concept of value. A lot of the lectures that you go from marketing will talk about positioning, branding, you know, segmentation. It's very theoretical, academic, and I've got nothing against that, and it's all very good stuff, and there's a time and place for it. But my goal was to see, you know, because how marketing can apply to everybody, and what was that universal thing that made things happen? And it really is value. You know, in the case of a job hunting, you provide your skill sets that become the value currency that allow people to interact with you. In the case of selling products, people pay money if they see value in the products they certainly buy. In the real world, people develop relationships with you if they see it's of value to them. So that became fascinating to me, and I thought, I want to take a different perspective. So then I started to write about it and study it, but I've also had a fascination for this area. Anybody else? Feel free, I mean, it's a small group. Yeah.
Hi, I'm just got a question with you, changing of your work strategically. You said that the changing the words can kind of like change the
meaning. Yes.
Do you have any like specific suggestions in terms of how to, you know, learn how to change words?
Good question. Well, very good question. I do a course, and it's called the Power Marketing Workshop. I'm just developing it at the moment, and I say just give me 12 hours, and I'll convert you into a power marketer. And one of the modules is actually just on words. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, if you just master words, if you just master words, you just change a few words, you will be amazed at the response rate that you'll get in email. I challenge you to go home tonight and send an email to somebody and change the headline. See, Alan told me this. He said, I can change a few words, I can get something, they'll open it like that. Like, you know, if you want to get someone to open your, your email for a job, you write to your CEO, then you might have a headline saying, I was intrigued by such and such, or can we get together on, would like to talk to you about. Keep it short, keep it forward, keep it going. But there are, to answer your question, I can't go into it now, it's too long, but we can talk about and give you a resource. There are things that we call power words in marketing. They're power words. They're proven words that will get people to do what you want to do. Now, some people may call that manipulative, but you have to use it very carefully. But there are certain words that we know will make people engage and will listen, like the power, like amazing, like warning, and stuff like this. There are certain words that are guaranteed to get people to engage with you. These are called power words, and I can point you to a resource for that. But very powerful. Again, very careful on the selection of words that you use. The words, again, as one of my mentors said, the words you use will make you win or lose. Change a few words, you change your life. If it says, I love you, I hate you. That's strange. I haven't said a few words. Anybody else?
Just want to say thank you so much again.